Good day and welcome to today's video, where we'll talk about the top 5 people with extra body parts. So, get comfortable and let's get started. Frank Lentini. He was born in Sicily in 1889 and was one of 12 siblings. Frank, as he was known, was born with a third leg, the result of Siamese twins. When he was 8 years old, he moved with his family to the United States, where he began working in the Ringling Brothers Circus. His career in circuses spanned more than 40 years and he worked with the biggest names such as the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey. He was known not only for his artistry but also for his personality and was admired by his colleagues as the King. Frank died in 1966 at the age of 77, but his story lives on as an inspiration for generations to come. Jasmine Tridevil is a media personality who gained attention in 2014 when she claimed to have had a third breast surgically added. She reportedly made this move in order to become unpopular with men and gain fame. However, it was later revealed that the whole story was probably fabricated and created to gain publicity. Since then, she hasn't been heard of much, and so remains more of an interesting case of the past in the media world. Deepak Pawan. A 7-year-old boy from Bihar, India, suffered from a rare birth defect called polymelia. This defect occurs when one of the twins develops incorrectly during pregnancy and grows together. Deepak was forced to carry another pair of legs and 2 arms on his body. This anomaly caused him difficulties and limited him in his daily life. However, after a 4-hour surgery, his condition improved. Today, Deepak looks like a normal person, except for the scars on his chest from the surgery. This news shows the power of medical intervention and the hope that medicine can bring to people with rare birth defects. Joseph Merrick. Joseph Carey Merrick, sometimes incorrectly referred to as John Merrick, was an Englishman with severe physical deformities who became famous for his appearances in Panopticon under the name The Elephant Man. He was from Leicester and his abnormal development began in his early years. His manifestations included enlargement of his lips, one arm and both legs, thickened skin and a massive bone growth on his forehead. A fall in childhood caused damage to his hip joint, resulting in permanent impairment of his gait. When he finished school at the age of 13, he couldn't find a job because of his appearance. He had to endure ridicule and beatings at home, so at 17 he ran away to the workhouse. After 4 years, in 1884, he decided that he could use his disability to earn money. He therefore contacted the cabaret comedian Sam Torr, who exhibited him in Leicester and the East Midlands area under the name The Elephant Man. Later that year he went to London where he was taken on as manager by Tom Norman, who ran a panopticon in Whitechapel Road. Across the road from him was the London Hospital, whose surgeon, Frederick Treves, was intrigued by Merrick's disability. He arranged for him to be examined and took some photographs. Shortly afterwards, the authorities closed Norman's panopticon and Merrick was sent on a tour of continental Europe. He died in April 1890 at the age of 27. The official cause of death was given as asphyxiation, although according to Treves, who performed the autopsy, he died as a result of a broken neck. It was thought that Merrick, who was forced to sleep sitting up due to the weight of his head, wanted to try sleeping lying down like the others. The exact cause of Merrick's physical deformities is unknown. For most of the 20th century, the prevailing view was that he suffered from neurofibromatosis type 1. In 1986, a new theory was put forward that it was Proteus syndrome. In 2001, it was suggested that Merrick suffered from a combination of the 2 diseases. However, DNA tests on his hair and bones were inconclusive. Mandy Sellers is a British woman with a rare genetic mutation that has resulted in extraordinary growth in both of her legs. In 2006, some doctors diagnosed Sellers as having Proteus syndrome, a very rare condition thought to affect only 120 people worldwide, but more recent diagnoses have focused on a PIK3CA gene mutation. Some reports still describe her condition as a rare form of Proteus syndrome, but Sellers herself has disputed the diagnosis. Sellers' condition has been covered in several television programs, leading Sellers to jokingly describe herself as a part-time TV star. Thank you for sticking around until the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing or giving it a like. I'm signing off for today, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.